So it was a year ago today when Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced a strict lockdown across the country. And 1 year on, we are remembering the 126,000 loved ones that we've lost and looking forward, we hope, to a brighter future. And obviously, it's been a worldwide pandemic, but everyone has had a very different experience. And to mark the day, we've all chosen one photograph or one moment that will always remind us of this past year. And Coleen, you know, so many of us didn't ever believe we'd be in this situation a year later. I mean, it's quite astounding. What have you chosen from that year that you will never forget?
So I chose a picture of me and my sisters, and we just filmed a reality show on a cruise ship. And this was our last day of filming. And we actually finished 4 days early because everything was starting to close down. And we were still like, oh, I'm sure it'll all be over in a month or whatever. And we went home that day after that picture was taken. We'd had the best time of our lives. We'd got closer than ever. It was such a happy time. Then we went into lockdown, and then literally 2 weeks after that, both Anne and Linda were diagnosed with breast cancer again. And it just went from being such a happy time, couldn't wait to get home and share it with the family. And then they got that diagnosis. I then, because we were in lockdown, couldn't even go and visit them or put my arms around them. And yeah, it was just it's a very poignant picture for me.
Yeah, I mean, I know we heard you talking about it on Piers' Life Story, which was an excellent show, by the way. I really, well, if I can say enjoyed it, because obviously there was a lot of very difficult things you talked about, but it was really a really good watch. And you talked, obviously, about the closeness of your sisters. And family, I think, has meant so much to all of us, family and friends. I think we were going to really appreciate the people that we haven't been able to see. Mine, of course, was my mum, who's in assisted living, so I couldn't go in and see her. And that's me giving her a kiss through the window. That was on Mother's Day, so that was just the day before the lockdown, on the Sunday. But the good news is, you know, a year on, I am allowed in to visit her now. So a lot of you heard me talking. I got very emotional, didn't I, about that I couldn't get in to see her. So that was me yesterday with my mum and Maggie. That's Maggie on her lap. You can't quite see her. So it's been amazing to actually get in and, you know, and hold her hand.
Yeah.
You know, still have to wear a mask and an apron and PPE. They're very strict about it. So, Frankie, anything that stood out for you?
You know what? I was having a look through, and for me it was Wayne and I jumped on the TikTok bandwagon.
He was very good, I thought.
I know, he loves it. And we, you know, at the beginning, we got into it and we started having fun with it. And that was kind of before homeschooling started, and when we felt like lockdown was only going to last for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you'd have told me that we'd still be here, you know, it's lovely seeing you with your mum, but the fact that you're still in a mask and you still, you know, can only hold hands, it's just, I just don't think any of us would ever
But I've loved
that.
watching all the fun things on TikTok. I mean, it's interesting, we've got varied memories, because I could find happy things as well, you know, so it's just trying to pick that one thing that's very poignant to you. So I love watching people on TikTok. It really lifted people's spirits.
It did.
We can't be gloomy all the time, Janet, can we?
No, and I think what I've taken from the last year is when it started, I thought I just couldn't cope with not seeing my friends, with not going out to dinner, not, you know, meeting up, not, you know, in a casual kind of way. But somehow I got through it, and I've never spent so much time at home. I've never spent so much time with my partner. I've never had to cook so many meals. And funnily enough, one good thing is that I've done loads of exercise, because obviously I've got out every day. But if I have to choose one thing that's got me through the last year, it's Badger.
Badger.
Who would have thought that I would say that? Well, Badger's been a load of laughs. I've got him singing now. We're working up to a recording contract. There's Badger on holiday with me in Scotland.
That's a great
When
shot.
lockdown was lifted, the two of us went to the north of Scotland, and, you know, and there he is in London looking out the gate, not very happy about a French bulldog going past. So Badger's definitely got me through lockdown, and I think I've come out of it a better person, a little bit more smiley person.
Thank you, Badger. Thank you from all of us. Thank you from the nation, from everyone here at Loose Women. Badger, we salute you.
All right, Ruth, you've milked it now. Move on.
Something else.